They didn't quite storm the castle, but protesters made their presence impossible to ignore. As President Donald Trump arrived in the United Kingdom for his second state visit, activists wasted no time in hijacking the royal backdrop, turning a portion of Windsor Castle into an anti-Trump screen. On Tuesday evening, a high-definition projection appeared briefly on the castle's facade. It showed images of Trump alongside convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein, a calculated act of trolling designed to cast a long shadow over the president's ceremonial welcome. British authorities acted swiftly. Within minutes, the projection was shut down and 4 individuals were arrested for what police described as malicious communications. But organisers say this was only the beginning. A mobile billboard rolling through Windsor's historic streets carried more of the same message. Large photos of Trump with Epstein, accompanied by the words, "Welcome to the UK, Donald." The Epstein controversy has followed Trump across the Atlantic. Back in the US, he continues to face criticism over his refusal to release Department of Justice records related to Epstein. Once known to be friends, Trump later claimed to have severed ties with Epstein some 15 years before the financier was indicted on sex trafficking charges. And in a stunning political twist in the UK, Prime Minister Keir Starmer dismissed Britain's ambassador to Washington just days before the visit, after leaked emails showed the diplomat had expressed support for Epstein. Peter Mandelson, the former ambassador, has since said he regrets his connection. But Epstein is just one part of a much broader protest movement that has grown louder during Trump's visits to Britain. Demonstrators from across the country have converged on London, rallying under the banner, "Trump Not Welcome." By Wednesday afternoon, thousands had filled central London streets, marching from Portland Place to Parliament Square. Organisers say they are protesting Trump's global tariff threats, his positions on climate change, abortion, immigration, racism, and notably, his stance on the ongoing war in Gaza. Palestinian flags flew high among the crowds. Signs compared the US president to a fascist and a predator. Some held up caricatures showing Trump with a pacifier. Others carried smaller versions of the now famous Trump baby Blimp, an inflatable orange infant in a diaper that first soared above London in 2018, when over 100,000 people protested Trump's first visit. A year later, 75,000 returned. Authorities aren't taking any chances. Security is tight. More than 1,600 police officers have been deployed across London. Airspace over Windsor Castle, less than 5 miles from Heathrow Airport, has been closed. Trump's itinerary has been carefully crafted to avoid direct public exposure. Most of the official events are taking place inside Windsor Castle, behind its manicured hedges and fortified stone walls. There, Trump and First Lady Melania have joined King Charles III and Queen Camilla for a formal procession, a banquet, and a private visit to the tomb of Queen Elizabeth II, who hosted Trump on his first state visit. On Thursday, the president is expected to relocate to Prime Minister Starmer's country residence, another heavily secured, secluded venue far from the streets of protest. Trump is not scheduled to address any public gatherings or make appearances in central London, where demonstrators have focused their efforts. For now, the streets belong to the protesters. And while Trump may not hear them directly, they're counting on something else, that he'll see them on television, and that world leaders, watching from afar, will understand just how divided this moment truly is.